born in Brooklyn, New York in 1962. I'm 53 years old. Without exercising, I think I would die without fitness. Peace world, my name is Anthony I. Natural Alderman. I'm from New York City. I was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1962. I'm 53 years old. My third grade teacher, her name was Miss Shields. During recess and during our play period, we didn't play. She had us doing exercises, you know, like squats, push-ups, what was called chin-ups at the time, and on the monkey bars for discipline, for punishment, or just basic exercise, she had us do chin-ups. And I saw that I liked doing it, so I didn't mind getting in trouble because I knew I enjoyed doing pull-ups. So that's how I got started. I was about 8 years old at the time. 45 years ago, I did my first pull-up. 45 years. Sports has always been a metaphor for my life, and my primary way of staying physically fit has always been calisthenics. I've never ventured outside of body weight exercises. I've tried weight training, but it just wasn't for me. You know, it was very uncomfortable. I didn't see any rewards from it, and calisthenics has always been my way of fitness, and it's stuck with me all these years. I'm 53 years old and, you know, still functional thanks to calisthenics. At least 20 years of vegan. But as far as a vegetarian, I think I've been a vegetarian over 35 years. So I would say 1980 was the last time I had red meat. Salads, you know, I love vegetables. Vegetables have become my meat. You know, I don't shop in any specific aisles. I eat, you know, just like anyone else. It's nothing organic. It's just, you know, my vegetables. I love beans and legumes. As far as veganism, it's a process. You know, I would always advise people to start with eliminating the red meat, right? And if you choose, you can eliminate the chicken. And after you eliminate the chicken, you can eliminate the seafood. And once you get the seafood, you know, you're gonna find other products such as vegetables, legumes, and starches that will replace the nutrients and the supplements you may get from these other products. And it's about supplementing, you know, just replacing, you know, whatever you get from the meat, you make it find in legumes, like protein. You know, so it's all about researching and knowing what your body wants and knowing your body and knowing what you eat, why you eat it, and why you do not eat it. So the research is very important. You know, I'm home with my 3 young daughters, and I prepare them for school in the morning. I get up, I make them breakfast, I wake them up and let them start getting ready. And I go outside. It's a scaffold right in the neighborhood, and I go there and I do my, my basic warm-ups. I stretch, I pray, and I do my just basic sets, 7 or 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, and, just some dips. And then by 7 o'clock, I'm taking my girls to school and stop the violence. I'm sort of like an activist in my community, man. There's no way I can stop the violence, but I'm into prevention. So if I could prevent violence, there's no way I can stop the violence, but through my voice and my actions and, demonstration, the way I, interact in my community, is definitely making a difference as far as prevention. I don't think I can stop the violence, but I can surely prevent violence. There's so much information, and a lot of times we look beyond where we should be looking to find things that motivate us or inspire us. Sometimes it's right in our own community, man, and what we have to do is recognize, some of our leaders and some of our, heroes right in our own community, right in our own environment, man. So I would really, want everyone to sort of look for greatness right in your own environment. It's right here around us, and I look, I'm just returning what was given to me as a child when I was growing up. A lot of the elders were there and taught me things in an unconventional way. Sometimes it's not through organizations and big names and whatnot. Sometimes it's just a regular human being, man, in our own community, man, that has the time and attention, man, to give back. So most of our inspiration and our self-empowering, man, is right here among us, man. So look around you, man, for inspiration and motivation. Well, I'd like to leave them with just the proper way of using social media, man, as opposed to broadcasting so much negativity. Let's use social media, man, to highlight some of the good things that's going on in our communities, man. Like with our youth, with our elders, and education, prevention, from social injustice and things of that nature, man. Just try to keep it positive. And with that, just stay positive, stay fit. It's about health and fitness.